Okie doke. We are back for the final scene of Manhunt. Our showdown with Pigsy and then Starkweather. Alright. I said in the last episode that I was going to show that cutscene, but I got in a hurry and didn't show it. So there it is this time around. Alright. Be careful, he's coming. Ah. Alright. I don't want to grab that shard just yet. Alright, there he is. Okay, I'll show this. Alright, yeah, you can't execute Pigsy. And there's no way of, getting either a violent, gruesome, quick execution or anything. Basically, what you're going to need to do is just... Oh, darn it. Okay. Well, I'll start over. But basically, what you're going to need to do, you're going to need to find 3 different green weapons and attempt to execute him 3 different times, and then after that he'll do something else. But anyway, yeah. Darn it. Alright, kill me. Okay. Alright, I missed the door. The way I do it is I like to get him with the wood stake first and then the 2 shards. Wooden spike. Alright, we need to get in that room right there. Let's see what he's going to do. Okay. And Pigsy's not too tough if you know how to go about taking him out. you can pretty much get through this area without any trouble at all, as long as you know what you're doing. Okay. Alright, so Pigsy's had enough, so he's getting out of here. So, next thing you need to do... There's a lure right here, yep. Let's take this. Alright, Pigsy's over here. What I do is land a punch on him, and then he'll follow you. Take him upstairs, and then run to the other side of this. Yeah, he'll stand on it. He's about to fall, so he runs back. So go back up. This time he should have his back to us. Yeah, for the most part. So get another punch in on him. Or at least get his attention. Get him to follow you again. Okay, sometimes the game will, like, I don't know if this is some kind of glitch or what, but
Pigsy's angry.
throw your lure, he'll run at you from that angle. Alright, here's where it can get kind of tricky. I'm going to walk up to this door. I'm going to try to chainsaw it. And Starkweather's going to send 5 Cerebuses after me. 3 of them are going to be active hunters that are going to be combing the area looking for me. And 2 are going to be standing right here by this door. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to run and turn our chainsaw off and try to find a place to hide and see if we can pick off 1 or 2 of these hunters, these Cerebuses.
Send him to hell. Go on.
Alright, so 3 will go by. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I've never found a good place to post up in this area. I've done it from here, but the problem is those hunters are going to start working their way back. See, there's already 1 of them. They're going to start working their way back this way, but the problem is no sooner than 1 comes this way, there'll be 2, and they've got assault rifles, so they'll sneak right up behind you and shoot you. Just gotta be careful. You're going to need the chainsaw at the end to take out Starkweather anyway, so don't worry about conserving your ammo for your assault rifle. Okay. Okay, so there's one left. The chainsaw won't disappear, so don't worry about that.
Sector is empty, man. We're talking tumbleweeds.
Okay, we got it. Alright, so let's head back, grab the chainsaw, and we're finally going to go after Starkweather. And Starkweather can still kill you. He's got a pistol, and it's happened to me before. So be careful. Wait for him to get up against a wall or something before you start trying to hack him up with that chainsaw. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth.
I burnt better talent than you, baby. By far. Watch what you're doing with that fucking thing. Never underestimate a megalomaniac.
Oh, crap. Okay. Okay, we got him. Yes. Game over.
Ash, I made you!
Acclaimed movie maker Lionel Starkweather has been found dead today, along with several of his bodyguards, at his estate at the Wapona Hills residential district. In what investigators are calling a bloody vendetta, an unknown assailant infiltrated the compound, killing Starkweather, but more interestingly, leading police to the site of a snuff film ring being run from the estate's confines. Linked to this ring is Carcer City's own police chief, Gary Schaefer, whose lawyer stated that he intends to plead not guilty.
Alrighty. We even got the time bonus on that one. Awesome. So that's Manhunt. And it is officially over. Alright, we ended up with a little over half. That's not bad considering about the best you can expect from each level is 3 stars, so cool deal, cool deal. Let's see. 3 times 20 is 60. Alright, well, there was a few episodes where we didn't really take care to even worry about getting 3 stars or any stars for that matter. I wasn't worried about that the whole game. That's something that you can do later on. Because once you complete the game, then God Mode automatically becomes available to you. And you can use it to go back and switch the difficulty over to hardcore and then you can use God mode to go ahead and finish off your 5 stars. And every time you finish a level and get 5 stars, it unlocks half of a cheat code. And once you've got both halves unlocked, then you can put the cheat code in. And it's pretty fun. There's some cool cheats that you can do. Of course, God mode is invincibility, but there's also there's fully equipped, which that gives you all the best possible weapons and a full load of ammo for them for whatever level that you're going for. And then there's silence, which that turns off all sound, and there's also invisibility. So silence and invisibility together are really handy. If you can get those 4 scenes unlocked and put those codes in, those 2 codes are the most helpful, I think, because you can go back and do all the executions you want, and the hunters can't see you or hear you. So, but there's also a super punch, which you can take out a hunter in 1 punch. I thought about doing a challenge run where I only turn on super punch and there's no executions allowed and no weapons allowed. So basically you have to punch everybody. But I thought to myself, yeah, that can get pretty tricky at the end, so I haven't followed up on that one. Let's see. There's also helium hunters. I'm not sure what that does. I know it makes the hunters talk like they've just breathed in a balloon with helium in it. But I think whenever you shoot a hunter with whatever you have, I think it makes them explode also. There's that one. There's regenerate. There's 3 skins that you can unlock. There's the white rabbit skin. There's a monkey skin, and there's also the pixie skin. And there's a few more. They're not really all that great. The main ones you want are silence and invisibility. If you're really trying to unlock the rest of them, get those first, and then continue on and get the rest of them. Anyway, yeah. Years ago when I was in college, and this game came out, I remember one of my buddies telling me that he had been playing it a little bit. And he's like, yeah, that game's just too hard. He said, and you have to be really patient. And so, anyway, I thought, well, I'll give it a try. So, I don't know what it was about this game, but man, I thought it was just awesome. Especially when I finally got the game beat, that was awesome. And then I went back and unlocked everything, and then after you get all your cheats unlocked, you can go back and do any mission any way you want to. You can look around. There's all kinds of little Easter eggs and little messages and stuff. And I don't know. I just thought it was really cool. Rockstar really put out some really good games in the early 2000s, early to mid. Partially late 2000s. They really put out some good games. And then, of course, Red Dead Redemption that rocked everybody's socks off. And now they're coming out with a Red Dead Redemption 2, and I imagine that'll be pretty dang good as well. They did bang out a Manhunt 2, excuse me. But I don't know. It's not as good as this one for sure. I mean, I like it. It's definitely playable. But it has nothing to do with James Earl Cash or Starkweather or anything in this storyline at all. It's just a completely different game. The game mechanics and the general overall idea of the game, I guess, is the same. You know, you're doing the best you can to survive, and you're using executions as well as weapons. Also, in Manhunt 2, you can actually execute a hunter with a gun. That's something you couldn't do in Manhunt 1. I thought that was pretty cool. And there's also there's executions you can do from above, like if you're one floor above a hunter, you can do a fixed execution that way. And also there are environmental executions. Like if a hunter's standing next to a manhole, you can... Oh, there's an execution that you can do. I forget what it looks like. But... And, Manhunt 2, it was good. I liked it. It was just so different from Manhunt 1 that, I imagine a lot of people hate on it these days, but I definitely might go back and do that one as an LP sometime. Goofy little cutscene there at the end. So anyway, I really didn't expect to have this game beat this fast. I thought it was going to take a little bit longer, but actually it's only taken me about, I only get to record so many days out of the week anyway, so I try to record as much as I can when I get the opportunity, but it actually only took me, I think, a little over a week to beat this game, and that's just recording on days when I can. So I don't have any idea about, I've got a few games in mind, but I don't have a set LP that I want to do next. I do want to do The Warriors eventually. That's another Rockstar game. I want to do a game called 13. It's actually the Roman numeral 13. It's XIII. XIII. X and 3 I's. That was a game that kind of flew under the radar in my opinion. I really liked it. It's got kind of like a comic book effect and feel to it, but the gameplay's actually pretty cool. I like it. A good storyline too. It's kind of like almost like a Manchurian Candidate type storyline to it. I haven't gotten back to the RPG thing yet. I hate to skip Final Fantasy 2 and go on to 3, but I think I may end up doing that anyway. This Final Fantasy 3 is just, it's so much fun. I think everybody ought to play the Famicom version of it, translated to English. I think everybody ought to play that. That game's just awesome. And the DS version's really fun too. I have it. I haven't quite beaten it yet, but I am in the final castle, the final dungeon, whatever. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look around, kind of see what's gonna feel right for my next LP. Anyways, for whoever's watching this, I appreciate you watching it. I appreciate any comments, anything that you leave a like or whatever. That would be very much appreciated. I guess I kind of do this as like kind of a therapeutic type thing, I've got my recording studio set up outside my house, and when the time of the day kind of slows down and the phone stops ringing and the kids go to bed, that's just kind of my time to just come out here and just zone out and just relax, play a game, and just take it as it comes. That's kind of my style, and that's what I've been doing so far. I'm only 3 games in. Also, Red Dead Revolver, I want to go back to that game, but I'm going to have to play it without the sound. I got if you play it with sound, then YouTube runs it through their whole, matrix of binary code, and they'll pick out that you're playing something that has copyrighted material in it, and I guess the score of that game is copyrighted. So basically, you have to not play it without sound. You just can't play it without music. You can leave the sound volume up, but I'm gonna have to. If I do it, I'm gonna have to play it without music. But I wasn't doing very well in that game anyway. I don't know what it is about it. Maybe the Xbox version's a little bit harder than the PS2, and pretty much all I've been playing for the last, or the times that I have played it in the last 10 years has been the PS2 version. So I don't know, maybe the Xbox version is a little bit harder, but I wasn't doing as well as I thought I'd be doing. But anyway, guys, I appreciate everybody watching, and I hope you enjoyed this LP. If you liked it, then leave me a comment, leave a like or something, and please stay tuned for my next LP. I'm not sure what it's going to be yet, but it should be something pretty awesome. Appreciate everybody watching. Later.